Hello. I came here as promised. Let me go get my iPad so I can watch you commenting while I teach. And yes, this is the first time that I've gone, or I am going live on Facebook in English. And you know, many of you know that I keep saying that I will do a yoga class online in English. I will do it. And today is finally the day to do it. And I met up with a friend today, like a friend of mine, and she has wrist injury, which prevents her from practicing yoga, which I thought was a shame because you can do so many things, so many asanas without having to use your wrist as a weight-bearing point at all. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to go through a yoga flow without asking your wrist to take any weight for you. But that doesn't mean that your wrist won't be working at all. In fact, we'll be exercising your wrist quite a lot. We're going to be stretching your wrist in different ways, be it using your hands, your fingers to hook onto your feet, your foot, both, and or sometimes we use the fingertips to help take the weight a bit. But know that I will never in this video be asking you to take the most of the body weight onto your wrist. You know, we won't be doing handstand, we won't be doing planks, downward dog, chaturanga, etc. So yes, that's what's happening. If you are here, go ahead and comment below. Let me know that you're following the routine or are you doing this later. And I will be putting this video up on my YouTube channel, but not my regular one. Usually I put it on the Thai channel, which is Walai Jip, but today I'll be putting it on the Yoga with Jip one, which is like really quiet, and there are 32 subscribers last time I checked. So go subscribe on that channel as well, and then you know we'll continue to practice. Good morning, ka. So usually I come here and speaking Thai, so I think it's a bit strange for my followers to be hearing and communicating with me in English, but no, my cats are not here. They're playing outside. Maybe they come halfway while we're practicing. So that's what we're doing today. We're practicing a flow without using your wrist to support the weight. We're going to be exercising your wrist in different ways still in hope to gain the good health in your wrist back so that you can get back on track with your yoga practice. Yeah, so keep in mind that you do not need to use the weight-bearing poses in order to practice yoga, because there's so many yoga poses that we can do, and we have 1 hour, 1 and a half, 2 hours. We won't be going through them all, and chances are more than half of them don't need your wrist to take the weight. So that's what we're going to do today. So get on the mat. สวัสดีค่ะทุกคน วันนี้ภาษาอังกฤษนะ So go ahead and come on to your cross-legged position. Just a normal cross-legged position. If you find this too difficult for you today, sometimes it goes differently. And you can take 2 blocks like so and put them together. That way they can become like a mini platform so that you can lift your hips and sit on your block like so with your feet onto the floor, and you notice how your knees will go down more easily, your hips will be open more easily, and your back can be more straight and like so. Yeah, so rest your hands onto your knees, your thighs, allow your chest to be lifted, allow your shoulders to be open. สวัสดีค่ะคุณแม็กพาย Your neck straight, your eyes closed. Just like anything really. The first thing to do when you begin a task is to put your mind to it. So we start from there. Allow all the thoughts to come as they will, and allow them to go. And we use a very famous tool in yoga, which is our breath. We put our mind to the breath and let The mind and the breath travel together. So with me, exhaling all the way. At the end of your exhalation, go ahead, take a deep breath in. I'm going to count 1. Keep breathing in, 2. Keep breathing in, 3. Hold the breath at the top. Consciously choose to exhale, 3, 2, 1. We keep going like that, yeah? Take a deep breath in, 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath in and exhale, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3. Hold and exhale, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath. Consciously choose to exhale, 3, 2, 1. Now on your own, continue to breathe. In and out. And perhaps by this time, you already feel comfortable breathing. And you can breathe even longer than 3. Maybe 4 or all the way to 6. So breathe as long as you will. But make sure all your muscles can stay relaxed as your breaths flow. A few more times. One more. Now, go ahead and bring your palms together in front of the chest. Slowly open up your eyes. Interlace your fingers together like so. Turn your palms outward. Straighten your arms all the way. สวัสดีค่ะ And slowly lift your arms all the way up high over your head. Allow your back to be nice and long. Your shoulders will be rolled away from your ears. We take a deep breath in here. Feel how your wrists get that nice stretch. And exhale, open your arms to the side. Hands come down to the floor. In front and join them again. Open your palms forward, up high. Inhale. And exhale, open them to the side and come down toward the floor, just like that. Hands interlaced, lifting up high. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, nice and long, straighten the back too. And exhale, open up the chest 1 more time only. Breathe in. This time we're going to stay with the arms lifting up with your elbows straight. Now slightly lean back until your knees lift up. And once your knees lift up, notice how your feet want to lift up too. Allow them to lift. Now open your feet out to the side. If you're sitting on the floor, sit on the floor. If you're sitting on the block, sit on the block and straighten your legs forward. Let your core forward. Point your toes forward. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, bend both of the knees, feet down to the floor. Straighten your arms forward like that. So hold on to the interlacing of your hands. Keep reaching forward with your palms. Keep reaching forward with the fingers. Now, your weight is on your bum, right? And on your heels. Now we're going to slowly shift the weight from the heels towards the toes, like so. Allow your hands to help you. Inhale. Exhale, shift the weight forward toward the toes and your hips will lift up. If that's not happening, walk your feet a little bit closer to you and see how that will help you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, your hips will lift, your hands go forward. Now, stop when your thighs are parallel to the floor, your arms are parallel to the mat. Relax the neck, look down toward the floor. Take a deep breath in here and breathe out. 2 more breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more breath now. Breathe in. And breathe out. We're gonna stay here still to work on your thighs. Release your hands, interlace your fingers the other way. So behind your back, your palms face each other. Straighten your arms all the way. Take a deep breath in now. When you breathe out, straighten your legs too. That feels good, right? Your thighs will stay there and your abdomen will come in close toward the thighs. Use the strength of the core. Now, naturally, the weight will be on the heels. We're going to change that. So shift the weight forward toward the balls of the feet, toward the toes. Lengthen the spine down and bring the hands down too. Your hands will be interlacing still. If this is too much for your wrist in any way, you can go ahead and release and grab onto a belt, a yoga strap, or a towel instead. Yeah. Okay, let's straighten your legs a little bit more. Lift the chest up and down. 2 more breaths from here. Last breath now. Okay, so lift the chest halfway up. Breathe in. Stop halfway. Breathe out. Release the hands. Hands come onto the hips. Take a deep breath in. Lift the chest all the way up. And exhale. Release the hands out. If you were sitting on the block before, you can remove the blocks now. Just put them aside first. Maybe you need them later. Alright. So that was the warm up. And after the centering, after warming up your shoulders, your wrists, we are going to get to it now. So prepare to sweat a little. So we're going to start from the top of the mat. Open your left foot back, or it can be right foot, doesn't matter. Turn the right toes in. This way your 2 feet will be parallel toward each other. Sometimes it's kind of hard, or not hard, but confusing, let's say, to tell which direction is parallel. So what you do is you look at your second toes and draw a line, invisible line, from your second toe to the center of your ankles. And make sure those 2 lines are parallel, yeah? Okay, I think the camera is a bit too close, so let me move the chair back a little bit. Is that better? Let's close the bathroom. Okay, alright. Okay, so where were we? We were at the top of the mat. Then, now the cord is too short. Hold on. Let me lengthen the cord. Yeah, sorry. 1 second. Yeah, keep breathing. Well, some people say it's funny. Like, why do you have to tell me I have to breathe? I'm breathing anyway, because if I weren't breathing, then you wouldn't be talking to me. That is true, but we say it anyway because we just want to make sure you breathe consciously. Alright, สวัสดีค่ะคุณเชอรี่Yes, no? I don't know what's happening. 1 second. I think that would be okay. Let's tilt it up a little bit. Alright, let's pray that works. I think so. Okay, I'm going to push my luck and stay here. Now, your feet open really far. Once your feet open far enough, then we will start from working on your core and the side of your body first. And at the same time, we're going to continue to work on your wrists and the muscles around it. But not to bear weight, but to stretch, yeah? Bring your arms up high as you breathe in. And exhale. Go and use your hands to grab the opposite elbows. Lift the chest up as you breathe in. And exhale. Shift the weight of the hips toward the right side. And then lean toward the left side. Bring your right elbow up. So once you stay here, notice how it's tempting to shorten the left side of the body and kind of collapse like so. Don't do that, yeah? Lengthen the left side of the body too. Lengthen the right side of the body and turn your right elbow up. Inhale, come back to the center. We're going to do the other side. Exhale, hips go to the left and the elbows go to the right and down without collapsing the spine. Keep it straight. Inhale, come back to the center. With the breath, exhale to the left side. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the right. A few more times, breathing in, breathing out. Center, inhale. To the right, exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale. And back to the center, inhale. And exhale. Okay, from here we come back to the center as you breathe in. Exhale. Instead of keeping your feet parallel, we're going to point the toes out now. So you're going to make wide V-shaped position. Take a deep breath in, chest up. Exhale, bend your knees. Allow the knees to point out to the side. Sink the hips down. Sink them low. Your hips will be in the same line with your two knees if possible. If not, they can be higher. That's okay too. Hips low. Inhale, chest lift. Exhale, lean toward the left side with the upper body. Roll your right shoulder up. We're going to stay like that. 2 more breaths from here. Last one. Stay in the pose, yeah? Release the hands now. Drop your left elbow down onto the end of your thigh, toward your knee, yeah? But not on your knee. Roll your right elbow up, right hand behind your head, and allow your hips to go forward. Allow your right elbow to point up to lengthen the right side of the body. And maybe you can straighten your right arm all the way toward the left side. Remember to point your right armpit up high. Remember to pull your shoulders away from your ears. One more breath from here. Keep your hips low, yeah? We're not lifting them up yet. Inhale, come back. Hands onto your elbows. Exhale, lean toward the right side. Left elbow up. Hips low still. One more breath. Okay, stay there with the hips low. Right elbow down now. Left hand behind the head. Left elbow pointing up. Don't straighten your legs yet, yeah? Keep the hips low. Keep bending those knees. Maybe you straighten your left arm toward the right side. 2 more breaths from here. I know I feel the burn too. One more. Okay, come back to the center. Now, your 2 hands will be onto the knees, the thighs toward the knee. Fingers pointing down. Don't straighten your legs yet. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. Slowly bend the elbows. So the weight is not on the hands, yeah? Sometimes I will ask the student to put the weight on the hands, but today is not the day. Hips gonna go lower. Hips gonna go lower. You don't even need the hands. Your elbows can be here. Your hands can be forward. You're gonna sink your hips really low and get that nice stretch like that. 2 more breaths early. Last one. Okay, now fingertips, not hands, yeah, fingertips to the floor, lightly so. Straighten your legs. Feel how good that feels. Turn your toes in so your feet are parallel again. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, slowly bend the elbows. Walk the hands at the space between the 2 feet. Hands and shoulder width apart. And now keep leaning forward. Keep sending the weight toward the toes instead of the heels. Bend the 2 elbows. Bring the forehead toward the space between the 2 feet. Maybe you want to widen the feet or make them more narrow. Up to you. Your fingers point away. Your palms are on the mat, but your feet are bearing the weight. 2 more breaths from here. 1 more. All right, now inhale, you lift the chest up halfway with your arms straightened. Exhale, the 2 hands will come to the hips. Inhale, you lift all the way up. Exhale, turn the right toes toward the front of the mat. Bend your left knee and step your left foot forward. From the top of the mat, now you're going to bring your palms behind you. Now, there are two options here. You can choose to grab the opposite elbow. So your right hand can grab your left elbow and your left hand can grab your right elbow like so. If you can't grab the elbows, that's okay too. You can grab the forearms instead. Yeah? So choose one of the two. Or if that's okay with you, you want to stretch your wrists a little bit more without putting the weight, we are going to use your fingers pointing towards the bicep. Yeah. Now bring the back of the hand, the back of the wrist toward each other. Once you get there, bring your fingers to point up. And then bring the palms and the heels of the palms together. And then keep wiggling the fingertips up high toward your hair. And then press the palms together so your elbows point out to the side. Yeah? So that's another option. You can choose to do this one. Or you can choose to do the other one before. I'm going to do this one. Okay, from the top of the mat, you take a deep breath in here. Exhale, you bend the knees, both of them, like in chair pose. Pull the tailbone down, lift the chest up, pull your shoulders away. Play with your hair if you want. 2 more breaths from here. Last one. Okay, now shift the weight toward your right foot. Step your left foot back far. We're going to come into the high lunge position. In this pose, your right knee will be on top of the ankle, exactly, and not forward. Left leg will be straightened. Chest will be lifting. Your hips will be low, like that, yeah? We're going to be strengthening your thigh, your leg muscles. We're going to inhale and straighten your right leg, chest lifting up. Exhale, bend your right knee, hips sink low. Inhale, chest lift up, straighten the right leg. Exhale, hips sink low with the right knee bent. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time now, inhale, straighten hips high. And exhale. We're going to stay exactly here. Or you can choose to take a little back bend into this pose. We take a deep breath in. Exhale, your pinky fingers will push your chest forward and your chest will go up before it goes back far. Shoulder blades will move in closer together. Hips sink low still. Breathe. 1 more breath. Okay, now chest back to the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lean forward. Drag your left toes forward until it feels so light. You can lift that left foot up. Your chest will come down into the same line with your hips. Your toes will point back far. Your left leg will be parallel to the floor. Palms keep pressing toward each other still. Core strong, back long, shoulders open. 2 more breaths here only. 1 more. Okay, slowly bend your right knee, bend your left knee up high toward the chest. Release the hands now. Interlace the fingers together in front. Grab the left knee about 2 inches below the knee. If you lose balance, that's okay. Chest lifting up, breathe in. Exhale, bring your left knee up high toward your left shoulder. 2 shoulders rolled away from the ears. Keep the back really long. Keep the chest open like that. 1 more breath now. Okay, go ahead and bend your left knee. Point your left fingertips, left toes back. Fingertips come down to the floor, not wrist, yeah? Fingertips down. And drop your left knee down to the mat. All right, I know your legs been working hard. Let's do some stretching here. Hips go down low. Toes can be tucked like so, or you can point the toes back, your choice, yeah? 2 hands come onto your right knee. Inhale, you lift the chest up. Exhale, you sink the hips low. Inhale, chest goes up higher. Exhale, shoulder blades move back. Lean back a little bit more. Your arms become more straight. If you fancy, you can also walk your fingertips back like that. Your fingertips can point back, your fingertips can point forward. You can also take the 2 blocks to support your hands. That way you find it easier to reach down to the floor. And then your chest can be more open. Your hips can sink down lower. If it feels good, go ahead and drop your neck back too. If it doesn't, why would you do it? 2 more breaths here only. Last one. Okay, now slowly walk the hands back, walk your blocks back with you. Take them to the side, fingertips to the floor. สวัสดีค่ะขึ้นขวานใครมาต่อเนาะ Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee off the mat, and step your left foot forward. Halfway up with the chest, flat back, breathe in. Exhale, hands onto the 2 hips. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, open your right foot back instead. Okay, you come to half of that circle. We're going to have to go through the other half of the circle now, yeah? Your feet parallel toward each other. Gonna change it up a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit, yeah? Now, your feet be parallel toward each other. Open your arms to the side. Turn the palms down. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, point the feet up. Sink the hips down. Now, remember that you don't want to point the hips back, yeah? Like that. Let me turn this side. You don't want to do that, yeah? You keep the hips forward. Your hips want to be at a space between the 2 knees, like that, yeah? So, keep the hips between the 2 knees. Keep the hips low, arms open to the side, like that. Okay, we take a deep breath in here, arms up, straighten the legs too. And exhale, bend the 2 knees, open the arms, hips open. Inhale, come up high. Exhale. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times now. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, from here, we're going to turn your right palm up. We're going to bring your left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, reach your right fingertips toward the right side. Left arm can be close toward your ear. Turn your left shoulder up, hips go low, still knees point out to the side. Now, right elbow down. We can choose to drop the fingertips down to the floor. But if you feel like too much weight goes down, go ahead and bring your right elbow down instead, yeah? This is exactly like before. 1 more breath. Okay, come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Lean. Right arm to right shoulder open. Hips low. Now, left elbow down. Open your right shoulder up. Right arm straighten. Chest open. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Okay, come back to the center. Straighten the arms. Turn the toes in now. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, lean forward. Let me change. This is not, a flattering angle of myself. Inhale, you lift the chest up, fingertips down. And exhale, hips low. สวัสดีค่ะพี่จ่าย Walk your hands closer. สวัสดีค่ะคุณหมิว Reach your hands toward the ankle. You can grab them from the outside. Your fingers will move and say hi to each other. So your fingers will move toward each other. Inhale, you lift the chest up. And exhale, bend the elbows out to the side. The top of the head comes down. If your head touches the floor quite easily, that means you want to walk your feet closer toward each other. That way you have more space. Remember to keep the back long. 2 more breaths from here. Last one now. Alright, halfway up with the chest. Breathe in. Exhale, hands on the 2 hips. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, turn the left toes toward the top of the mat. Step your right foot toward the front. Now I'm going to go back to the top of my mat. Yeah, same thing. Reach back. You know the options before. You can grab the forearms. You can grab the elbows. Or you can bring your palms to meet in the center. Remember, if you do that, press the heels of the palms together and bring your elbows far toward the side still. Okay, back toward the top of our mat now. Take a deep breath in. Prepare mentally. Exhale. 2 more breaths here. Breathe out. One more. Now, when you exhale, you're gonna sink the hips low, just like chair pose. Keep the back straight, no back bend just yet, yeah? Now shift the weight toward your left foot and step your right foot back. Remember that high lunge position, left knee on the angle and not further forward. Right leg straighten, hips low. Okay, now inhale, straighten the left leg, chest lifting up. Exhale, bend the left knee, sink the hips low. Inhale with control, left leg straighten, chest goes high. Exhale, sink everything lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 2 more times from here. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more time now. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, you can choose to stay here without that back bend or lift the chest. Hips go forward. The lower back wants to round and the chest wants to go up and your shoulders go ahead and open from the front. 2 more breaths slowly. Last one. Okay, back to the center. Shift the weight forward. Come to our warrior 3. Drag the right foot. Lift the right toes up. Chest goes down in the same side until your upper body can be parallel to the floor, as well as your right foot. The toes move back. Palms pressing each other still. Breath nice and long. 2 more breaths here only. Last one. Okay, now bend your knees. Bring your right knee up toward your right shoulder. Release the hands. Left hand come to your left hip. Right hand come to your right knee. Pull your right knee up, up, up toward the right shoulder. Right toes pointing away toward the floor. Chest high. Neck long. 2 more breaths here. Last one. Okay, now go and move the right toes back. Fingertips come down to the floor and drop the right knee down onto the mat. Choose whether you want to point the toes back, you want to tuck the toes under. สวัสดีค่ะ. Left 2 hands come on your left knee. Chest lift up, breathe in. Prepare your block if you want to use them. Exhale, hips go down. Inhale, chest lifts up. Exhale, do you want to move the hands to the blocks? If so, maybe you want to point the fingers back as well. Minimum weight onto the fingers, yeah? Chest lift. Shoulders move back. Sternum moves forward. Hips go down low. 3 more breaths from here. 2. Last one now. Okay, slowly lift the chest up. Take the block to the side. Fingertips down to the floor now. Take a deep breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee up. And step your right foot forward. Halfway up with the chest flat back, breathe in. Exhale, hands on your 2 hips. Inhale, lift all the way up. And exhale, arms by the side. Okay, we're going to do a little flow. We did a flow already, but we're going to do a mini one to challenge your balance even more. I know your legs have been working. I know your thighs have been working hard. We're going to work them a little bit more to make it all worth it, okay? I know you can't use your wrist, or you don't want to use your wrist, so might as well get really strong legs out of this, yeah? So we're going to be doing balancing poses with the, one-legged poses. Yeah, 2 hands onto the hips like that. Shift the weight toward your left foot. Right knee floats up. Okay, now go ahead and bring your palms toward the chest. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, turn your chest towards the right side. So it's just kind of like a twist. Not kind of, like why would I say that? It is a twist. Perfect. And you're going to keep your core strong. That way your core can move your upper body to the back while your lower body can stay still. One more breath only. Okay, now come to the center. Your left hand will grab the right foot. You can either do the tree pose foot, so your right foot will be in the inside of the left thigh. Your palms come together. Or you can do half lotus. Half lotus is when your right foot comes on the top of the thigh like so, and then your right knee will be down like that. Yeah, so choose one of the two. Palms come together. Tuck the tailbone in, back nice and long. Breathe a lot. 2 more breaths from here. Last one. Okay, now go ahead and bring your left hand onto your left foot. Release the foot out. Kick the right foot back. Your right hand will grab your right foot from the inside. Your left arm lifts up as you breathe in. Exhale, lean forward. Right leg goes back. Your chest stays open. Your right leg kicks back up higher. Okay, now you're going to bend your left knee, bend your right knee too. The right knee goes down. Your fingertips will come down to the floor. Fingertips only, yeah? Now, once your fingertips come down, go ahead and kick the right foot up and away. So this is like dancer pose, except your fingertips is on the floor. This is a pose called sugar cane. So, if you feel like you can't reach the floor, what you're going to do is you're going to use the block. Let's try from the high side first, as it's more accessible. You can use your fingertips onto the block, as we don't want to use your wrist, yeah? Now, grab the right foot from the inside, like before. Kick the right foot up high, like that. Notice how much more space you have once you have the block underneath your left fingertips, yeah? One more breath only. Okay, good job. Release your right foot down. Your hands come down to the floor. Go down into your forward bend. If you want to grab your ankles, do so. If not, your hands can stay on the floor or even on the block. That's okay as well, yeah? We're going to stay in this forward bend in whichever variation you choose for 5 more breaths. 4 more. 3, keep the back long, legs long. 2, last one now. Okay, lift the chest up halfway into your flat back, breathe in. Exhale, hands on the 2 hips. Inhale, go all the way up. And exhale, slowly bring your left knee up. Point the left toes down. Palms in front of the chest. Prepare your core. Your core is going to work now. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, turn toward the left side. Without the help of your hands, yeah? Use your core to twist, to turn, to go back a little bit further. 2 more breaths slowly. Last one. Okay, now your tree pose or your lotus, yeah? So your left foot can be on the inside at the top of your right thigh, palms together. Or you can bring your left, you know already how to do, yeah? On the front of the right thigh, left knee pointing down. So no back bend, yeah? Tailbone points down, chest lift up, core engage, palms together. Breathe a lot. Press down through the big toe as well as the little toe. 3 more breaths from here. Last 2. Last one now. Okay, now go ahead and use your right hand to release your left foot down. Kick your left foot back. If you're using the block, you can go ahead and prepare your block already. So the block won't be straight from the right foot, yeah? The block will be slightly toward the right side. That way it's easier to balance. So your left toes move back. Your left hand will grab from the inside of the left ankle. Right arm lifting up, breathing. Exhale, kick the left foot back far. Left arm straighten, right arm straighten. Now, slowly bend both of the knees. Sorry. And then the right fingertips can come down to the floor. So it doesn't have to be hand on the floor or fingers on the floor. It can be your block using to help lengthen or make more space as your left foot kicks up higher. Chest opens more. Breathe. 2 more breaths here only. Last one. Okay, release, feet together, hands come down to the floor or to the block. Get into your standing forward bend in whichever variation you choose. 2 more breaths from here. Last one. Alright, halfway up with the chest, breathe in. And exhale, bend the knees. Go ahead, keep sinking the hips down, keep sinking the hips down. Now, if you can balance with the heels on the floor, go ahead and do that. If you feel like you can't sit like that, like your bone structure or, I don't know, like today you just don't feel like it, you can lift the heels up like that. That way it's easier to balance, yeah? And then the arms can lift up. But if by all means you can keep the heels on the floor, keep them there. Lift the arms up to hold it there. 2 more breaths here. Last one. Okay, now you're going to round the back. The hips will come down to touch the floor. Your 2 fingers will come to hook your big toes, and you're going to straighten the legs forward like that. Now, you can also use your strap to wrap around the balls of your feet, and then you grab the strap on either side. I don't know what happened there. You can stay like that, yeah? But make sure your arms are straight. I don't want your knees, your elbows to bend. If your elbows are bending, you know what that means? That means you can actually grab further, yeah? So make sure your elbows are straight, with or without the strap. You can hook the big toes, hook them so, chest lifting up. Now, look at my back. Make sure you're not routing the back like that. I mean, it's quite comfortable, I agree. But we're going to keep the back straight in. Your core can be at work. Shoulders away from the ears, feet close together, chest lifting up. Look all the way up here. 3 more breaths. 2 more. Last one. Okay, slowly float the fingers away. Keep the feet lifting still. Use your core. Hold it there for 3. Hold it there for 2. Now, feet will come down lower but not touching the floor. Keep the back straight. Keep leaning back. Hold it there for 3. Hold it there for 2. And 1 feet down and go forward, seated forward bend, yeah? Now, your legs are straight, your toes point up. Inhale, lift the arms up high, back straighten. And exhale, lean forward. You can grab the big toes like before. You can grab the feet from the outside in whichever variation. Yeah, you can also use the strap. Your arms will be straight. Like I said before, if your elbows are bent, that means you can actually reach further. So I don't know why you do that. Keep your elbows straight. I mean, unless you're grabbing your feet already, you have nowhere to go. I don't know, unless you have a railing over there and you want to grab your railing instead. So in whichever case, your back will be straightened. Well, sometimes I say your back round, but today is back straightened. The chest will go down toward the knee. Your forehead will come down toward the 2 shins. You're going to stay right there while I open the door for my cats. Hold on. Keep breathing there in that pose. Hey, y'all. Come on, sit up. Okay, come on. 3 more breaths from here. Come on. 2 more. Last breath now. Okay, from your seated forward bend, lift the chest halfway up. Oops, sorry. Is that better? Yes. Okay. Take a deep breath in, lift the chest up. And exhale, go ahead and bring your hands on the sides of your hips, lean back. Once you lean back far enough, your feet will lift up again. I know, both pose again, not again. Yes, again. Point the toes away. Now your hands are on the floor. That helps you so much, right? Not really, but that's okay. We're gonna tell ourselves. So your hands on the floor, helping you tremendously. 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Okay, bend your knees out to the side and feet come together in the center in this, what's it called? Bowed angle pose. Now, your hands can be grabbing your feet from the inside, open them as if you were reading a book or a Kindle, Take a deep breath in, lift the chest up. And exhale, lean forward. Your knees open far. Your hands can give a little push to your calf or even your thighs. Your chest can go a little bit further forward. And some wants my water. That's not water, some that's vodka. Well, if you know me, you know that that's not true. Because I only drink beer. No, that's the truth. 3 more breaths from here. 2 more. Last one now. Okay, lift the chest up as you breathe in. And exhale, we're going to do cow face pose. Let me turn to you. So, in cow face pose, most of you know this pose already, but I'm going to explain it anyway. Your left knee will come toward the center, pointing forward. And your right knee will be right on top of your left knee too. You can use your left hand to pull your left foot closer to you. And that way you can align 2 knees on top of each other, kind of stack them, yeah? And if it was the case that you couldn't sit on the floor before, chances are you probably need a block or 2 and need your bum now. So do the same thing, yeah? Oops, sorry. Lift the hips up and put 1, 2, 3, blocks underneath. Pull the left foot closer to your bum. Now, we're gonna stretch your wrist a little bit more. Go ahead and bring your right arm up. Bend your right elbow. Your left hand can be holding your right elbow and pull the right elbow behind the head like so. Or you can also reach your left fingertips down. Bend your left knee. Hello, limb. Take the fingers. If you get the fingers already, make sure you don't just get like 1 finger. That's kind of like half-heartedly doing yoga. I don't know. Why would you do that? So get all the 10 fingers. I know it's hard. I know. So get all your 10 fingers, including your pinky finger and your thumb as well, yeah? Get all of them. Take a deep breath in. Sink the hips lower. Chest goes up higher. 2 more breaths only. You can close your eyes if you want to. 1 more. Okay, keep the hands like that still. We're going to stretch them a little bit more. Inhale, you lift the chest up. Keep the hands. Exhale, lean forward. Now, once you lean forward, you might feel that's a little bit too tight for you. You can go ahead and use the strap. But if it's kind of like borderline, I encourage you to keep the fingers where they were anyway. Lean forward. Chest will come down to the top of your right knee. Keep the back long. That way, your chin will not end up onto your knee. Your chin will be away and forward from the knee. 2 more breaths only. Last one. Okay, lift the chest up and release the hands out. Now, I know you can slowly change your feet and whatever, but can you do it without using your hands? So you lean back, use your core, yeah? You unwind the leg. This time your right knee will be under, your left knee will be on top without using your hands. You wiggle, you move your hips from side to side until, okay, You're in that final position. Do it a few times and you can keep a straight face while you're doing it. Left arm up as you breathe in. Exhale, bend your left elbow. Take the option, whichever one you like, with or without the strap. Go a little bit further than last time, if it feels right for you. Inhale, chest lift. And exhale, lean forward and down. Oh, sorry. Not yet. Stay first. Sorry. 4 more breaths here. 3 more. 2 more breaths from here. Last one. Okay, now you can fall down. Inhale, chest lifts. And exhale, lean forward really far. Chin goes forward and away. Chest comes down. Hips stay low still. 3 more breaths here only. Last 2. Last one now. And so lift the chest up and release the hands away. Let's lie down onto your back, shall we? Straighten the legs forward. Initiate 2. Chest lift up as you breathe in. And exhale, lean back halfway. Your feet stay on the floor, yeah? Inhale there. Go down the other half of the way. I mean like a quarter, I guess. Go halfway down. This time your back will be rounded. And some behind me anymore. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, lie all the way down onto the floor. And, if you're like me, I like to take my hairband away. Go ahead and bend both of the knees in toward the chest. You can use the 2 hands to hold the knees in close. Your back straight and shoulder blades down to the mat. Now you can stay in this pose, or you can go to that happy baby that you are. So feet points up, reach up high from the inside or the outside, whichever one you like. Knees go down toward the floor. Tailbone comes to the mat. Your back stays long. You feel your groins opening up. Feel that nice stretch. 3 more breaths from here. Last 2. You hear that? It's my brow scratching. Last one now. Okay, from there, you slowly release your legs forward, about hip width apart, a little bit wider. Toes point out to the side. Your palms turn up. Your hands relax down next to the body. Your neck long. Breathe out all the way. From that, you don't have to control the breaths anymore. Let your body breathe for you. And stay in Savasana for however long. Relax now. Once you're ready to come out of the pose, move your fingers, move your toes, feet together. Stretch your arms out, take a deep breath in. And bend the knees in as you breathe out. Turn toward the side. Usually I do right, but you don't have the space. And use your 2 hands to guide your back toward a sitting position. And you can come into a cross-legged position for a moment. Allow your back to be long. Allow the hands to relax down to the thighs. With your eyes closed, simply feel how your body feels now. Once you're ready to come out of today's practice, you're looking forward to the next practice. Slowly open up your eyes. and Maprao is drinking my vodka. How rude of him, get your own drink. What are you doing? Okay, I guess I get another water. So thank you for watching me today. I hope you enjoy my first Facebook Live English video. And I'll be uploading. Look at Maprao. Look how rude. He's drinking my water. Okay, come show your face at least. See, it won't even work. Okay, if you like my video, I'm gonna be uploading this video onto my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/yoga with Jip. Jip is my name. So yeah, I'll be seeing you there and on my Instagram and maybe for lunch sometime. So thank you for watching, and I see you next time with Som and Maprao, and hopefully I get to drink my water afterward. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Bye. Good night. Thank you, Lynn. Bye.